Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I thought I would share with you a fun and very simple recipe that I've been making for a really long time now, and they are called Big Fat Cookies. This is a very simple 4-ingredient, very easy way to make a delicious, fluffy, large chocolate chip cookie. So to begin, you'll need a box of yellow cake mix, some chocolate chips, 2 eggs, and half a cup of water. And I'll begin by mixing the yellow cake mix with 2 eggs and half a cup of water in this bowl here with an electric mixer, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I've mixed up the yellow cake mix along with 2 eggs and half a cup of water until it is all blended together. And I've also lined my baking sheet with parchment paper and opened up my chocolate chips here. And I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And using a cookie scoop or a 1/8 cup measuring cup, I scoop out some of the batter onto the parchment paper. Then on top of the batter, go ahead and sprinkle chocolate chips. You can put on however many chocolate chips you like, just based on preference. I like a lot of them, and these cookies really do spread out. So these chocolate chips here, it looks like a lot now, but they will kind of sink into this dough and be evenly distributed throughout the cookie. So just like so, just top the cookie with chocolate chips, and you can kind of arrange them a little bit and press them in like so. And then they are ready to bake. Put them in a preheated 375 degree oven and bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes or until no impression remains if you lightly touch them and they're just slightly golden brown on the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and bake these, and then I'll take them out and show you what they look like. And here are the cookies just out of the oven. You can see they're slightly golden brown, and they have really spread out quite a bit bigger than when they were first put on here. So that kind of gives you an idea how much they actually spread out. Sometimes so much that they kind of combine there, but you can just easily cut that apart. So I'm going to take these off the tray and put them on a cooling rack for a little while and put my next batch in the oven. And you can make this cookie recipe with any cake mix that you would like. I've tried it with many different flavors: a lemon, cherry chip, spice, the classic yellow cake mix, and today I'm also doing a chocolate fudge version. So this will end up being like a double chocolate chip cookie as well. Each batch makes around 16 to 18 cookies depending on how large you make them. So if you're feeding a crowd, you'll want to do a double or triple batch of these. Today I'm feeding a bunch of teenage boys, so I'm making 3 batches, so there will be plenty for everyone to enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead and get these on the tray, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here are the double chocolate chip ones ready to go in the oven. I've scooped out a little bit more than 1/8 of a cup onto a parchment lined baking sheet and topped the batter with chocolate chips. And again, these will bake at 375 for about 8 to 10 minutes. And in the case of the chocolate ones, you won't be able to see that they're golden brown, so you'll just look for sort of a done texture. Just make sure that when you lightly touch them, it doesn't leave an indentation, and then you'll know that they're done. And here are the double chocolate all out of the oven. This is what they look like when they're all baked up. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on the cooling rack as well and finish up my cookies, and then I'll show you what they all look like together when I'm all done baking. So here is a big tray all made up of my Big Fat Cookies, my easy 4-ingredient chocolate chip cookies. I've got the standard one made with yellow cake mix, as well as a double chocolate version made with a chocolate cake mix. Again, that's 1 cake mix, 2 eggs, and a half a cup of water. Stir that together until it's all combined. Drop them out onto a parchment lined cookie sheet in about 1/8 of a cup little portions, then top them with chocolate chips and bake for 8 to 10 minutes. So super easy and a super delicious recipe. I've been making this forever. The kids always love them, company always loves them, and they are so quick to make up and really fun and delicious. They're also really a nice sort of fluffy, light cookie, not so heavy. They don't have a lot of extra fat in them aside from what's already in the chocolate. So I'll go ahead and break one of these open so you can see what it looks like on the inside. So this is what the inside of this cookie looks like. You can see it's a very cakey-like cookie, of course, since it's made with a cake mix. It's almost like the texture of the top of a cupcake, or like a top of a muffin or something like that, but really light and delicious and really yummy, and again super easy to make. So that is my recipe for Big Fat Cookies. I will also leave a link to that recipe on my blog in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.